Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas and I'm very happy today. We are happy when there is something new and exciting, and there is the presence of someone who is amazing. And you have met him earlier also, but this 7-year-old has not stopped updating himself in terms of his knowledge base. And what is his knowledge and why we call him 7-year-old Vexillologist. Did I pronounce that correct? Advay Misra ji?
Yes.
Namaste. Let's do like this. Namaste. Can you do it?
Namaste.
Namaste. Very good. So, what is vexillologist?
A vexillologist is a person who studies flags. The word vexillologist is derived from the word vexillology, which means the study of flags.
And the person who studies flags, why he studies flags? Like in your case, what makes you study flags?
It's just that I really enjoy flags. Like I enjoy learning about all the details, and I enjoy making mistakes because then I can learn from them also.
So, just to demonstrate our viewers your knowledge about some of the flags, before we start this interesting journey of understanding how you memorize them or have memorized, you talked about details of flags. So, what is the story that each flag tells you? And I mean, not every kid has interest in flags, so I'm just trying to understand.
So, I think that I like to think about the flag of Antigua and Barbuda because the flag has a rising sun in it, and that represents the dawn of something new, and I think it's really good. I think I really like that, and I really like the other countries because Slovakia, every flag has a meaning, and that meaning has to do with the country, and I like traveling a lot too. So I like studying the flag so that I can understand the country if I travel to it.
Wonderful. How should we go about it? We'll show you some flags and then you tell which state they belong to, okay?
Okay.
And this flag I'll tell you first so that you know that I also know. This comes from state or Idaho, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It actually says Idaho.
Okay, let's see what is the next one. So here's another flag that you see where it came again. Idaho. Look at this one.
This is the flag of Maine.
Yeah, this also says actually. So let's go to another one.
Actually, this is the flag of Rhode Island.
Oh man, this one I wouldn't have made. So just hold on and let's talk a little bit about Rhode Island flag. It says hope. And do you also study more about the significance of the flags of these different states here?
No, because I still don't understand many of the countries, so I am focusing on the countries for now.
Oh, wonderful. So let's move to another one. And there's going to be another flag very soon on our screen. This of course says Maine, so you don't have to answer that. We go to the next one.
But that isn't actually the flag of Maine. And
oh, is it? It wasn't?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, then I'm sorry, but it says Maine.
You know, it's got something to do with the Commonwealth, and this anyway is Alabama.
Oh wow, you are so right. And when you
Alaska,
and this has some stars. Wait for
it's
the next
actually
one.
a Big Dipper,
and
the North Star on it.
I see. So
the North Star and the Big Dipper mean a lot to the Alaskans.
why?
It was actually they have a legend that this actually goes on to northern Canada as well. Before the legend happens, they used to live in total darkness. Then a crow goes to the south where there's daylight, and then he brings back a ball of daylight.
Wow.
And when he brings it back, it drops and breaks into pieces. So that means that it will stay on for 6 months and turn off for 6 months and stay on for 6 months, and this still happens today.
Wow, that's incredible. That's a wonderful story. So each flag also takes you to some references. So where do you study all this?
Oh, this story I got from my ELA text.
I see. Very good. So let's go to another flag real quick. Very soon we'll have another flag for you.
This is the flag of Arkansas, it says it.
So these states are very friendly for vexillologists because it's very easy for you to make out what
Yeah.
it belongs.
Actually, it's much harder to do the countries because
We'll go
they
to
hardly
countries very
ever
soon.
have this.
But let's look at few more states first. So here's
And then we are going to do countries, I
we
guess.
are going to do country, but this also. So we just skip wherever it is written. This is, but it is interesting to see that this is California Republic flag. And you want to say something about this flag?
No, except that a lot of flags have been modeled on this. Like there's a flag for a bicycle riding thing that says Bicycle Republic, and instead of a bear, there's a bicycle.
Very good. So we will go to another flag and
Colorado.
Colorado. This one you are so right, and I think it was difficult to make out. Though the sea red looks like that, but so don't put another one. Let's talk a little bit about Colorado. The design. Do they write something about the significance of the colors, etc. in these flags?
Actually, it's only the red and the yellow I know about. The red and the yellow is supposed to stand for the Spanish rule that Spain had over Colorado.
Wonderful. So we'll just have few more.
I think the next one is going to be Connecticut.
Man, you are pretty much on the dot. Is this what you wanted to see? Connecticut?
Yeah.
Oh, you already saw it, I think. But these flags have very interesting designs with them, and now I see why you have taken up interest in vexillology. But do you know any other boy of your age who also takes interest in vexillology?
No.
I see. So that is why we say you are amazing, Advay.
Okay. I think the next one is going to be Delaware.
You saw it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. And why do they have this date here in the Delaware?
Oh, that's the day Delaware joined. That's the day Delaware joined the U.S. as the first state.
Oh, I see. So Delaware joined U.S. as first state on December 7th.
Yeah.
And there was, what was the year? Do you remember that?
14,000 something. I mean 1400 something.
1487, I think. So here we go to the next flag.
This is Florida. I always confuse Florida and Alabama.
I see. The Florida flag is also beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you like sunlight?
Yeah.
Okay. So we.
Oh, and actually Kansas is the sunflower state, not Florida. Yeah.
So here we have another flag for you, man. But this again, this is my flag. This is Iowa. This is Iowa. It says our liberties we prize and our right we will maintain.
Yeah.
So we maintain our right to move to the next flag now with you. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Louisiana.
Louisiana. This has union, justice, confidence.
And
wait. We'll go back to Louisiana flag, and you see in some flags there are pictures of some animals and all that, and
yeah. So the flag of Louisiana, I think it's a swan, the bird, whichever bird it is. It's symbolic of the native Indians who lived there.
Oh wow. Okay. So then from Louisiana, I know you know that where we'll go, but let's see.
It's Maryland.
How do you know? Because how do you know?
Oh, I know the Maryland flag because there's 4 quarters. So
Okay, let's see Maryland again if we can. Maryland flag comes again for us to be seen.
Yeah. So
Yes.
So each side of the Baltimore family is represented by 2 quarters on the flag.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know in an instant that Baltimore is the capital of Maryland.
Okay, so I'm just trying to see what other areas are of your interest in addition to flags. You also pay attention to
Geography. I also pay a lot of it. I'm also very interested in topography, coding, robotics, engineering, and
that is a lot. So
and
how
arts.
many hours do you study a day?
I have no idea actually. And I also usually spend 1 to 4 hours reading.
Oh wow! And you don't watch any animation or cartoons, etc.
No, I mean I used to watch Mickey Mouse, but now I study a lot more.
So many parents would be wondering why my kid is not like this amazing Advay, because it's very difficult to pull. I mean, with due respect and love, to pull them away from the cartoons. Actually, most of the kids.
Yeah,
your
but
age.
if you grow up not watching cartoons much anyway, you don't have to be pulled away. Actually, I do have to be pulled away from reading my book, right, Mama?
So that's a smart response. So let's look at another.
This is the flag of Michigan.
This caught you, man. So the previous one was Maryland, and this also comes with M. I give you some clue. And
I said Michigan already.
oh, you said it, then I didn't hear it. You were correct, man. So let's see. M what takes us to another Minnesota.
Yeah.
This was mine. Let's see one more or two more, and then we'll go to countries. So tell me this one.
This one is the flag of Mississippi.
Mississippi flag.
Here, at least I didn't confuse it.
For this Montana, I will tell you. It'll come Montana. Okay.
Yeah.
So these were different flags from different states of United States of America.
and like we have them ranging from Michigan in the center to Maryland on the east coast and Florida on the south. Like the flags are from every part of the US. It's not like only the 13 colonies or only the part that was annexed from Mexico.
So which part of United States you have liked most? Say New York.
Well, actually, I really like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh wow! That's what do you like about that?
Not much, except there's this video I really love that, and it involves me on the Golden Gate Bridge. Though I never really feature in it.
No problem. So now that we have taken you to different states of America, we'll take you to the world. Are you ready to go? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and mostly, most of these flags from the countries, do they also write their names or they don't write? generally?
Most of them don't,
Okay.
but some of them have the outlines of the country on it. There's actually only 2 with that, and the 2 countries which have their outlines on the flag are Kosovo and Cyprus.
Wow. So let's go to countries' flags.
This is the flag of the Barbados.
Okay. Barbados, yes, it's a very interesting flag, and
Yeah, I don't actually know much about it.
that is perfectly all right. So, after Barbados, we will take you to another country, and this one,
I think it's the Ivory Coast or Ireland.
I see.
They're actually both the same exact one.
So now let me ask you again, what country did you say? It's difficult for me to pronounce. What did you say? What country was that?
It's either Côte d'Ivoire or Ireland.
This the Côte d'Ivoire was correct, man. I was finding it difficult to pronounce it. Yeah, it's Côte d'Ivoire.
It's
So-
actually translated into French or something. Wait, what? Why is the flag of Florida on
Yeah,
this?
this came just like that. So we'll go to another one. And I think
This is the flag of Lesotho.
Lesotho, I never even heard that country's name. And
South Africa, it's got a sort of hole in it. That's where Lesotho is.
I see.
So it actually only borders South Africa.
So now we'll jump to another side of the world with this
Okay.
flag. Let's see.
This is Mauritania, and we actually didn't jump to the other side of the world
Or didn't.
because Lesotho and Mauritania are in the same continent. Actually,
You know what? Well, I was just reading my answer sheet. I thought this is Mauritius, and then I read, and this is not Mauritius. So you're right.
Yeah.
This is maybe in the neighboring zone of that side. So let's see another one.
Okay. This is Argentina.
I love this flag. I like the the design and the colors and
It's the sun of May, breaking into the sky. As you have noticed, there's blue and white. The white is a cloud and the blue is the sky.
Wow, I want to see that again. And the central part of that flag, is it sun?
Yeah, it's the rising sun of May.
So I come from Sun City, Jodhpur. So that is another association with this flag. So we'll go to another flag, and let us keep our flag high, as they say. What place is this?
This is the flag of Belarus with the traditional orientation of Belarus on the side.
What else can you tell about Belarus? Is there anything else that you know?
Belarus used to be a part of a really large country that's now at least 15 countries. And I think you've guessed it already. The United Soviet Socialist Republics, also
Wow.
known as the Soviet Union.
Yeah. I would say I did guess it, and it would not be a factual statement because my geography, unlike you, is not amazing, Advay. So we will go to another one.
This is the flag of Brunei. I actually walk past it a lot.
You walk past it a lot?
Yeah, and it says Embassy of Brunei on a plaque below it.
I see. This is also kind of good in sort of attractive design. Brunei.
Yeah.
And Sultan of Brunei, or what else can you tell about Brunei? Is there anything that you know?
Not much, except that it used to be part of Malaysia.
So.
And now it's still a rather tiny country, just like sort of sticking into Borneo. It's like at least one. It's like less than 1% of the island it's on, Borneo.
You know, the way you talk about countries, I'm reminded that there are some games of puzzles. So you have tiny little pieces that you connect and you make something out of it.
Yeah.
Do you see the whole map of the world like that, where you connect one country to another and it becomes the whole world?
Yeah.
You have seen that kind of game?
Yeah, and then you put the oceans in.
Right.
But usually, when there's some really tiny countries, they put it together, and they're like a whole area of really tiny countries. They usually just put it together with a few others, or if there's one alone, they just put it in with a larger country.
Wonderful. So,
Like I've done that before, and I've noticed Andorra, Monaco, Malta, Vatican City, San Marino, all those small republics didn't have their own piece.
Wonderful. Learning is something which is a source of joy for everyone, and each one learns different things in their own way. And there are some people who absorb, call it knowledge and information, and they are able to retain it. So, Advay, this question is slightly away from the flags that we are discussing. Do you think there is something special that your mother taught you or your father explained to you which helps you in retaining the information?
Last time, just before the interview, my mother taught me a trick for remembering all of the US state flags except for the ones like I knew in a snap.
So that trick is just for one interview, but I'm talking in general, every day, on day-to-day basis.
On day-to-day basis, my mother's always asking me to do geography with my dad when we can get time.
Very good. So now we'll take you just to a few more countries, and then probably we'll have you again very soon. So what is this?
This is the flag of Burundi.
This is the flag of
Burundi.
Burundi, correct. I think many of us have not paid attention that countries with these names exist, because, and this is especially said about people who live in America, that they see the whole world is America. But people who come from India, they think that the whole world is India and America. And there are very few people who go to various parts of the world. And even if they go, they don't know about the flag of the country that they have visited. Forgive me, you might be exception if you are not like that. But who pays attention? You pay attention to what you are going to buy, or the places where you go and take your selfie. Do you take selfies or not?
I don't have a phone to take selfies with.
But your father can lend you the phone.
Yeah, I actually once tried to take a photo of my mom, but I ended up dropping the phone instead.
Oh man.
And so I took a photo of a cobblestone.
So let us see what is the next flag for you.
This is the flag of Cabo Verde. Though there's actually no green on it, it actually means green cape in Spanish.
I see. And where is this place?
It's off the coast of Africa. I'm pretty sure you can envision an image of Africa in your mind. So on the left side, there's a like sea on it. Like a bit to the left of that you'd at the leftmost point of it, you'd find Cabo Verde.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we'll just pick two more flags for you, and let's see which one is this.
This is Timor-Leste, also known as East Timor. It's a country that's also again part of another country. Used to be. It used to be part of Indonesia before it got independence.
So now the question that often people ask you, or uncle and auntie, when you go or they come, so what would you like to become when you grow up?
I'd like to become an inventor, actually.
What would you like to invent?
Things.
What kind of things?
I don't know yet.
I see. And what is the most fascinating invention that you make use of or that you know about?
I really think that Thomas Alva Edison's light bulb is very interesting, because it's like he made a very important discovery, and like if he hadn't made that discovery, the room would be much dimmer right now.
We won't be talking because there will be no television, I think.
Yeah.
So we give credit to Thomas Alva Edison for your interview?
Yeah.
Who else should we give credit?
I would also like to give credit to the author of the Ultimate Pocket Guide to Flags. In that book, that was the book where I learned the word vexillology, and I also learned a lot of things I know today, like the pieces of heraldry that make up a coat of arms, different styles for flags, etc., etc.
So amazing, Advay. As we say thanks to you with lots and lots of good wishes, anything you want to say to kids who are watching you, who are of your age?
Thank you for paying attention. I hope you learned something.
Very good. So I hope you learned something is his version, but I definitely learned a lot from amazing Advay, 7-year-old vexillologist. So I'm proud of myself for saying this word correctly. Did I say it correct?
Yeah.
So I heard about vexillologist for the first time, and I'm so happy. And with that happiness, I once again want to see you fold hands like this. This is namaste, right?
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. So with that amazing Advay, this is amazing Ashok. Namaste.